So we're off to Celia. No, we just did that. What are we doing? We're going underground. I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong spot in my notes here. It's just, the pathing is so different than what I'm used to. Like, I'm trying to pay more attention to it, but I think I accidentally scrolled up. I was looking at the wrong spot. So we gotta get this one Grace over here, because we're gonna have to come back. And then we're gonna go underground. Do the Mimic Tier. Get the Fingerslayer Blade, do Gargs. And then go to Noxtella. We gotta go to Deeproot, then Noxtella. It's very peaceful at night. Limgrave is just honestly very peaceful in general, I feel. Really everything but Caelid is peaceful. It's kind of nice though they put the red marker on the map, because like if you're doing this on your first playthrough, you could easily miss this. If you don't backtrack, you know? Where's the thing? Did I go by it? I'm not used to coming from this side. I don't know where the Spirit Spring is. I think it's... Oh, whatever. I can take the graves down, or whatever they are. Where are they? Over here? Oh, they're way over here. Uh-oh. Strange deja vu. Just did this not too long ago. This is like probably 2 hours ago. Actually, probably more than that. Where am I going? I just spaced out. This way? I went the complete wrong way. I can't see anything. It's too dark. I just realized too that the two weapons you get from the Dragonkin soldiers both have ice lightning. I think the Dragon Halberd is pretty much the same, has the same effect here. Although the Asher War in that one is a little different, because it actually does like a spin, but it lights it on, or I guess it coats it in electricity, but I think it's also like does frost damage. Kind of the same as this one. Which I guess makes sense, because the Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella does ice lightning damage. Let's see how this Mimic Tier fight goes. I fought it with Unsheathed last time, which was super nice, but not having that now might be less nice. I don't really know. Although, when it used Unsheathed on me, that was pretty painful, so. The Mimic tier fights are pretty fun, though. Kinda. The Great Bow one was pretty rough, but like for the most part, they're not bad. Like, I wouldn't say Mimic tier necessarily is a good boss, but it's an interesting boss, depending on your build. Even if you have like a weird build, it can still be fun because it's basically like you're just fighting yourself. I just love the fact that it's different every time. Oh, can I get, like, Jesus Christ. I can't do that. Okay, yeah, I can. Just gonna keep backstepping. I guess backstepping is how you get out of staggers, because that's what worked for this thing. Oh yeah, the running R2 is good. It's a thrust. Oh, I thought it would be dead. Stop not dying. Didn't even need to look at it. Yeah, Nocron, I agree with both of those. I think maybe it depends on how you discover Caelid, but even still, like if you're going from like Limgrave, and then you know it's nice and serene in Limgrave, and then you just like cross a point and it's just like death and the sky is red. Like that's a pretty cool moment. But like the way I found Caelid was through the Celia warp, accidentally going to Celia Crystal Tunnel and then just like ending up in the swamp, and I was just like, oh my god. Another poison swamp. Of course, it was Scarlet Rot, and I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know that that was even worse. But yeah, I agree. Nocron is sick. Well, they're both really cool. Not even just Nocron though, just like coming underground and just like looking at the cave walls looking like the night sky. There are a lot of cool moments in this game like that. Leaving, well, I didn't do it, like, on my first playthrough, I literally just, like, skipped Storm... I didn't skip Stormveil, because I went back to it, but, like, I went straight to Liurnia at a point. And that first view, like, right outside of, oh, let me grab this, I forgot. That first view, where you can just see, like, the entirety of Liurnia, like, right outside of Godric's door is just so pretty. They showed it in one of the trailers, and I was just, like, amazed by it. Then I get to see it for myself. I'm like, oh. It's still, like, one of my favorite sites in the game. No, I remember it, too. Just how red everything was. I thought, like, that was gonna be Altus. So, like, based on the trailers that they showed off Altus, they showed off the Draconic Tree Sentinel, and they showed off the map a little bit. They showed, I think the map showed, like, Liurnia, Limgrave, and, like, a portion of Caelid. And I was convinced that Caelid was gonna be, like, yellow. It was not. See, this guy's not, like, transformed. He was transformed in New Game, but maybe it's like a New Game Plus thing. It's not a lot of weird things like that. Okay, hang on. What did I say to do here? Aqueduct facing cliffs, and we go give... Okay, so we're gonna get the Grace before Gargoyles, then go back to Roddy, then go to Gargoyles. See how the Gargs fight goes. It's probably gonna be miserable. Like, they're immune to frost, so that kind of sucks. Not gonna do the Regal Ancestor Spirit now either. I'm just lighting these because, like, we're here. I'll do the fight later. So it should be 1, 2, 3. I think it's the 5th one. If I lit them all. I also thought, like, the transition into Altus was really cool. Like, I guess either way, if you do Dectus, or if you do, the Magmorum. This is not the right way. I did the Magmorum. Because I think that's a little, I don't know. Maybe not straightforward, but, like, to get to Dectus, it's like you need to go into Caelid to a place you know, you don't know where it is. With the Fort Feroth and grab a medallion. Once you know where it is, it's fine, but like, you're not going to know where it is in your first playthrough. Back to Ronnie. I think the sewers were really cool too. Like, finding out that, well, first of all, getting into Lanedale was really cool. Like, Lanedale just looked amazing, and it's just this massive city. But, like, finding out that there was, like, an underground sewer system that essentially was its own legacy dungeon was pretty sick. But I never actually found, the bosses down there. Actually, I found the Esker. I didn't find the other one, though. Just let me send this back down.
Not even in my... It is in my soon.
The sewers are horrible. Yeah, they're pretty,
I must thank you, Mail. It was but...
pretty convoluted. Okay, where are we going now? Back to underground. Gargoyles. But yeah, I never found Moog down there. I somehow missed the ladder that takes you to, like, the pipe that takes you to Moog. Like, I walked by and everything, and I just didn't realize it's where I needed to go. Because I spent a good chunk of time going down there, because, like, what's his face? I think it was Shabriri mentioned the Frenzied Flame, and I wanted to go for that ending, but I had literally no clue how to get down there. Even if I, like, did know how to get down there, there's no way I would have figured out the, you know, remove all your clothes thing that you needed to do. I just thought that ending sounded cool, though. I almost missed the underground stuff. Like, before I finished my playthrough, I went back and did a lot of stuff I missed, and that's when I did the underground. Because I didn't do Ronnie's questline at all. Thought she sounded sus. I missed this fight, luckily, and did it over-leveled, which made it super easy. Killed all the bosses on your first playthrough. Little cheese and Mulaney, hey, nothing wrong with that. As long as you were having fun, that is all that matters. That's the way I did all my other playthroughs, though, except for, I think, Sekiro. But Sekiro was kind of blind. It wasn't like 100% blind, but it was largely blind. I think I knew about all the main bosses, though. This is not going well. But this one I wanted to just do like without any help or anything. So I wasn't too upset. Like I still killed like probably all but like 10 bosses maybe. Maybe not, actually. Probably more than that. Or probably less than that rather. Like you both can't do poison, that's not fair. Lag. It's not good. The poison is even worse. Poison's the reason for the lag. Yeah, this is rough. Just can't do anything. There's just poison everywhere. It's just a miserable fight, man. This thing isn't doing that much damage either. Probably a bad idea to buff right in front of this guy. I didn't think you'd hit me. He moves forward on that attack, I guess, though. The coffin. Hey, at least you found this. I didn't even find this. The only underground areas I saw were like the parts you can get to from the elevators. I didn't see anything from the meteor from Radon until I went back later. But yeah, the coffin, I don't know, it's kind of easy to miss unless you go like near the Grace or something. Like, you're probably just, you know, not thinking there's anything else here. More poison. More poison. My favorites. Poison is like the worst part of this fight, easily. I can't go in, there's just poison everywhere. They put poison like around them, they shoot it out in a line. Stop jumping away. I don't know if they can shoot poison through the rock. Come on, just like chase me or something. Didn't they tone down their aggressiveness so they're not supposed to both chase you or something? One hit him. Then I gotta run from the poison. Can't even look at the poison. Game just lags. Thank you. Okay, okay. This guy I kind of find a pain, though. Like, the Twin Blade moveset is really bad. Honestly. Why would he do that attack right there? How'd that hit? Just 2 poison, thank you. Very slow, but, you know, it's over. Gargoyle Duo is worse than Godskin Duo? In what way? You'd like Godskin Duo more than the Gargoyle Duo? Yeah, I feel like if they were scaled the same, I think the Gargoyles would be worse, honestly. The arena for Godskin Duo is better because of the pillars, even though they can be broken. I guess you have the rock for Gargs, but the poison sucks. Yeah, I get it too. I don't disagree, honestly. It's a pretty brutal fight. And they are not weak to anything. Actually, probably like strike damage maybe, but like bleed and frost don't work on them. Like no elemental status effects work on them. I don't think they can be rotted. Could be wrong though on that. But yeah, I was lucky that I didn't fight them until I was over leveled. Because they suck. It's one of those fights that they just kind of expect you to use summons for. Summons are just like, I would say they're a weird mechanic, but like, when you think about some of the other mechanics that the Souls games have, like the rallying and Bloodborne and parrying and Sekiro, like those are intended, and I guess you could make a case for the rally mechanic in Bloodborne to be kind of optional. Like, you don't really need to do it. You really don't need to use summons either, but like, they just help so much with a lot of fights, more so than the rally mechanic. You're using a whip? You were convinced the whip was the meta? Some whips can be good. The bleed whips, though, like, even those, which are the best ones, I'd say, like, can't do anything against these guys, unfortunately. But, like, you get to fights like the Gargs and Godskin Duo, and really any duo fight in this game, and, like, they're expecting you to summon for them. Whereas in Bloodborne, it's like, I don't really feel like they expect you to use the rally mechanic for anything. It's there, but, like, you don't need to use it. It just encourages more aggressive play. Almost to the Dragonkin soldier. We just gotta do the Baleful Shadow. I gotta get this grace up here. And then we'll wait on Astal too. Don't need to do that now. And then we go back to Limgrave and do like the normal route, which will be a little different just because, you know, we got some graces. We did like Tree Sentinel already. I'm excited to use whips though. I haven't used a whip yet in this game. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to her again.
The two thing and the bale.
We did one whip run so far in Dark Souls 1. That was not fun. I don't know, it's fun in a way, but like it's, you know, anytime I have a run that's like slow, it's probably not fun. Like the heavy crossbow run in DS2, that was pretty brutal. Like I'm not gonna, if I want to play for fun, I'm not gonna use a heavy crossbow. I guess completing the more so like I wouldn't even say like it's fun. It's like the reward is nice, I guess. The reward of completing it, or the achievement of completing it, is cool. Feels good, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna just whip out a crossbow in PS2. At least that one. Maybe like the Avalanche or something is fun, or the Sanctum repeating crossbow. This is probably like the most I've strayed off of like the normal all bosses route, which is kind of nice. It's because, I don't know, it gets a little bit routine after a while. Like sometimes it's a little different, like you rush Altus, rush Radon, and then it's like the same for like 90% of it. But this is definitely a nice change. Because this is like normally near like the end of the run.
Rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
That range. My blade's too short, man. This is not. He's also much taller. It's interesting that this thing actually has a different moveset than Blythe.
Beautifully fought. My thanks.
I mean, there's a lot in
It was
common,
more
but
of a challenge than I envisioned.
it is different.
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear.
Yeah, yep, for sure. Anytime, like, there's a weapon that's, like, underground or, like, past, I'd say, like, Lanedale or beyond, like, the run will be different. But if I can get it before that, it's not much different. Like, the only difference usually is I have to run to, like, Magma Worm Makar to get to Altus, or that's pretty much it. I just do early Magma Worm, and it changes like the boss order of like 3 bosses or something like that. This is changing a decent amount, but I also decided to do a couple extra ones like that I wouldn't normally do. Like I did Tree Sentinel and Commander O'Neill, which I normally like. Normally I just run by them if I was doing this, but I figured it probably would be more efficient to do them. Anything you like go directly by probably is just a good idea to take care of them right there. Bloodborne, yep. Yeah, I was gonna do Bloodborne after the Dark Souls randomizer, but I want to like learn it more. Once I feel good about it, then I'll like I'm gonna do the Chicago run, which was requested a while ago before I even had a capture card. But Bloodborne's just, I don't know, there's a lot to it. I gotta learn like where to get items. Like the main thing I'm worried about is like the blood vial issue, because I really like want to minimize the farming. It's not so bad once you get later in the game and you get a lot of blood echoes, like from some of the challenge dungeons. But before that point, like you're just farming like random dudes. All right, let's just go and do this. $203, big damage. Yeah, you can do it. That's fine. I am looking forward to Bloodborne, though. But I don't know. I'm just not like super comfortable with the game compared to these ones. Oh. It's gonna push me to the rot! Yeah, whatever, we're gonna get rotted, probably. This guy hurts. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting rotted. Stop! He has, like, you just cannot hit his midsection. It's the... Anything that's, like, hunched over like that, gargoyles have the same problem, where you just, if you're right in front of them, you just cannot hit them. It drives me insane. Come over here. Come on. Come on. I don't know how that didn't do damage to me. I thought that might have killed me. I don't know where his hand's coming down. I can't see it. I just don't know the timings on a lot of these attacks. Can I get like a frost proc or something? Am I gonna dual wield the weapon? Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's why I rush it, so I can dual wield like ASAP. Plus it's kind of just fun to change the order, honestly. How many, oh, we got plenty of teals. I gotta go level it, then we're gonna go back to Limgrave. I think there will probably be like a number of runs I don't dual wield, but for most of them, I'm going to. Like, there were a couple I've done that I dual wielded that I kind of wish I didn't, like the Axe of Godfrey. I kind of wish I just used one. I don't, like, it's whatever, but... You know, Godfrey only has one axe, not two. Godskin Peeler, same thing. Godskin Apostles only have one. Because there's going to be, like, a ton of runs for, like, every weapon class where we use two of them anyway, so we're going to see all the power stance movesets. But, like, nothing has this weapon, I'm pretty sure, so... I'm not too concerned with not power stancing it. Yeah, so I think now we're just going back to Limgrave. Fringefolk, Hero's Grave. Way over here. I need to remember to get more Stone Sword keys, too. I think I'm lacking on that. Seven. I need, like, 10 more, probably. Maybe even more. I don't know that I've used any yet. Oh, I gotta upgrade this thing, too. I forgot. We can do that after. I like how you take literally no damage from that fall. It is such a high drop. I think it's, like, scripted or something to take no damage there. One of these is dealing, like, no damage, because I didn't level it. Hate that attack. I hate that attack, too. It gets you on the backswing. The left one is just, like, puny damage. Oh, God. It's like, it's not even worth power stancing right now because it's dealing nothing. You can see it, like, I hit once, it does nothing, and then the second one actually takes, like, a decent chunk out of his health. What are you doing? Oh, that sucks. Thought I rolled that. Guess I was late. Alright, I'm not gonna power stance for this one, because, like, the second weapon's doing nothing. Just got a two-hand. That is crazy damage. Nova, probably getting hit here because this thing is massive. It's not gonna hit him. Please, just hit him. Right, let me get back to the round table real quick. Level this other katana. Got plenty of runes for it. I am a new face. I know, I know. I don't think Hugh likes strangers. Well, I don't know. He's pretty friendly. Alright, back to the first step. No, here. That's why I got this grace. Knew I would need it. So yeah, one annoying thing is going to be, like, buffing both the weapons every time. But it's gonna be worth it, I guess, in the end, because they're gonna be incredibly strong. Right now, it's just time to cruise through the Weeping Peninsula. But I should definitely level mind. I gotta remember to do that, because I keep, like, not doing that. I need more mind. Look how much we use just for 2 buffs. It's a lot. Might want even more than 20, honestly. That's what I was saying earlier. I think 20 mind would be a good point to stop, but 30 might be even better. And we'll be able to probably do it. What level are we at now? Like 110? 108? Yeah, we only got 8 levels in NG Plus so far. Maybe about 10. I think we were 98 at the end of the new game. So we're not, like, significantly stronger for this part, but... FP to endurance ratio? Yeah. I'm gonna have to buff the FP part of it. I'm actually gonna do that right now. Or not. Never mind. You need, like, 72k runes to level. Crazy. I always forget how many you need at this point. That won't kill me, right? I never know. I never know if it's safe or not to just drop from random places. I think there used to be a bug where, like, you could fall down in that pit and you just wouldn't die for some reason. There's, like, no death barrier there or something. Honestly, though, I might want another blue flask, too. I think that'd be good to have. Oops. This is not my favorite boss. I don't mind the Watchdog, it's more just the imps here that are, like, super annoying. Stop it. Stop. Oh my god, I'm so lucky that didn't kill me. That might be the worst Watchdog, but actually the duo fight is kind of annoying too. Like every other Watchdog is fine. Not a fan of the cat. Well, alone I don't think it's bad, and it's just when it has other stuff in the arena, it's annoying. Not this way. Well, if you hate the cat, you're really gonna love this next boss. This one's probably worse. No, we didn't get in a boss arena. We didn't get duo Runebears. Kind of sad. Not really. These things are. Fighting two of these at one time would be absolutely miserable. Like, probably on the same level, especially if they were tankier as duo Gargs. Alright, this rat better. Are you kidding me? I want this. I still have no idea how to fight this thing. You would simply uninstall. I don't blame you. It has like the insta charge, I think, is like one of the most annoying attacks it has. I wanted to quit out, but I'm not going to do it. I don't remember how to fight like half these bosses. I just don't play enough Elden Ring anymore. Like, I get one run every like 3 weeks, and I fight this boss like, you know, so frequently, and it usually dies super quick. I've never, like, so many of the bosses in this game, I've just never learned how to fight properly. Hey, Nathan, what's up, man? This is not what I meant to do. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. What am I trying to do? Weapon art with the right, weapon art with the other way around. Doesn't matter because I'm going to be dead anyways, because this boss is so bad. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to get used to this. I have to hit L2 every time I want to buff, but I'm trying to hit L1 and I keep hitting L2. Can I get up? Am I allowed to get up? I can't tell when it's gonna do like a charge. Okay, that I saw it coming, but like I can't tell the charge attack versus like I don't know. There's a couple attacks that I get confused by on this thing. I can't dodge it because I'm like mid recovery still. It's such a it's frustrating, boss. Ugh. Hate it. Alright, what's next? Morne Tunnel. One's easy. One hit KO? What does that mean? Yeah, like I'm not sure. Like, what do you mean? Like I have to kill everything in one hit, or everything kills me in one hit? Everything kills you in hit. Maybe. I wouldn't say no. They wouldn't do it like that's a big thing with these games is hitless running, which essentially you're just trying to beat the game without getting hit. I don't think I'd go that far with it because that doesn't seem that interesting to me. Like, I would want to reset after every death, you know? I'm, like, spacing out, then. This guy has one of, like, the most delayed attacks in this game. But he's easy, so... It's okay. Then where are we going? I think we go back to the beginning. Where's the... Here. Deathless. Yeah. Yeah, hitless running, it's a big thing. A lot of people do it. I think there's too much structure in it for me, though. Like, I just like winging it a lot of the time, and, like, everything in hitless runs is, like, not scripted, I'd say, but, like, planned, I guess. Every single part of the run. Other than, like, you know, boss moves and, like, there are RNG elements you can't control. Oh, please. I got that once on the last run. No, there's no way I'd ever want to do every weapon hitless. that'd be rough. I don't think there are, like, a lot of bad weapons in this game, but, like, there's not a lot of amazing weapons in this game. Like, you know, percentage-wise. It's not like it's 90% amazing. There's good weapons, but there's a lot of them that are just kind of mediocre. Imagine how long that would take, too. Like, this is already pretty long, you know, with 300 weapons. Imagine trying to do it, like, hitless. Or just, like, getting killed every time you, you know, no, I'm good. If you get hit start over from the first weapon, oh god. That would be probably impossible, honestly.